If you're feeling tired, soft, and foggy, and just not quite yourself, it's just hard to explain. It might not be your age, it might be what you're putting on your fork. Because research shows the food you eat every day can directly lower your testosterone, raise your estrogen, and sabotage your energy, mood, muscle, and libido. In this video, I'm breaking down the top foods that are killing your testosterone and what to eat instead to rebuild your hormones like a man who's not ready to slow down yet. Stick around until the end because I'll reveal one food swap that most guys miss, but it can make or break your testosterone long term. Let's get started on this. I'm Chris Caldwell, men's health practitioner, and I've helped thousands of dads, husbands, and business owners reclaim their energy, rebuild their testosterone, and optimize their performance naturally. And while training and recovery matters, food is where it all starts. This isn't medical advice, just what the science shows and what I've seen work firsthand for all of the guys I treat. I actually want to tell you guys the 5 foods that crash your testosterone and what to eat instead. Let's break this down into 5 categories, and I'll tell you smarter, tea-friendly swaps for each one of them. Number 1 is actually ultra-processed foods, especially seed oil bombs, as I like to call them. Highly processed snacks, I'm talking chips, frozen meals, crackers, fast food, are all packed with seed oils like soybean, corn, canola, and sunflower oil. These oils are high in omega-6 fats, which actually drive inflammation up and can lower your testosterone when overconsumed. One study found that men with the highest intake of trans and omega-6 fats had significantly lower T levels than those with healthy fats. What I want you to eat instead is extra virgin olive oil, grass-fed butter, avocados. I'm not a big fan of avocados, but I must admit avocados are a super food. You also can use coconut oils, nuts. I'm talking almonds, macadamias, and walnuts. If it comes in a box that has, just say, 43 ingredients, guys, it's probably not helping your testosterone. It's probably just damaging it. So take that box with all of those 43 ingredients and throw it in the trash and swap it for something that has about 1, 2, or 3 ingredients. Number 2 is excessive sugar and refined carbs. Guess what, guys? Sugar spikes insulin, and chronically high insulin levels actually suppress testosterone production. Worse, it can actually lead to insulin resistance, which is directly linked to low T and high estrogen in men, and even worse, diabetes. Think candy, soda, sweetened cereal, pastries, and low-fat anything that tastes like a dessert, guys, is bad for you. And studies show even one sugary meal can lower testosterone for several hours. What I want you to eat instead of that is whole fruits. I'm talking berries, apples, anything with citrus like oranges, raw honey in moderation, sweet potatoes, oats, any of the good whole grains. And if you have a chocolate fix, do dark chocolate. That's at least 85% dark chocolate. You don't have to go keto. You just want to upgrade your carbs. And if this is already helping a little bit, hit that subscribe button, guys. I post weekly content to help guys over 30 fix their fatigue, build their muscle, and optimize their health without falling for all these diet myths. Because we grown men, we don't have time for myths. We need stuff that work. Now let's keep this going. Number 3 is, I gotta tell my guys, and every guy hates when I say this even in the office, alcohol, especially beer. Alcohol impacts testosterone in 2 ways. It disrupts your liver function, which helps regulate all of your hormones, and it increases the conversion of testosterone into estrogen, especially that belly fat. And we all know guys who got that beer belly. Beer is the worst offender due to its hops, its phytoestrogen, and its high carb content. Heavy alcohol intake can drop testosterone by up to 23% after a binge session. I'm talking about you out with your boys, you had a crazy Saturday. Guess what, guys? You just dropped your testosterone levels by at least 25%. And if you're a chronic drinker, your testosterone is just in the trash. What I want you to drink instead is, if you gotta have an alcohol intake, I prefer for you not to have any, but if you need some, do red wine in moderation. It has some heart and some testosterone benefit, but just do sparkling water with a little bit of lime or some type of mocktail, or just drink less, man. Your hormones gonna thank you, and overall drinking is not good for you. Number 4 is actually plastic, toxins, and estrogenic additives and packaged food. This one's a little bit sneaky. Plastic packaging and processed food preservatives like BPA and phytophthalates act like xenoestrogens. These are chemical compounds that mimic estrogen and always suppress your T. What you don't want to do is, you don't want to microwave any plastic containers. You don't want to drink from cheap water bottles. Instead, what you want to do is, you want to just do whole foods, fresh meat. You want to drink from stainless steel or glass bottles. You want to store your meal in glass containers or those BPA free containers. So make sure that it says BPA free. Sometimes it's not even the food, it's actually what you're just wrapping your food in. Number 5 is kind of shocking to most guys, is low fat diets. Low fat diets, especially ones that cut out saturated fats, they actually lower your testosterone. Your body needs fats, guys, to produce testosterone. Specifically, cholesterol and saturated fats are basically the building blocks for testosterone synthesis or testosterone building. When fat intake drops too low, guess what's going to happen? If you need those building blocks, and if your fats drop too low, your testosterone is going to do the exact same thing. So what you want to do is, you just want to swap. Instead of doing low fat, just do healthy fats. I'm talking egg yolks, grass-fed beef, whole fat like Greek yogurts, some type of salmon, olive oil, coconut oil, nuts. Fats don't make you fat. You know, most guys think that fats make you fat. It's actually just your caloric intake. But processed junk and stress will make you fat. So let's do a soft recap. I always like to recap at the end of these videos on what's really low in your testosterone. So what's really low in your testosterone is processed oils, because these actually raise inflammation and they lower your testosterone. Sugar spikes insulin and it crashes your hormones. Alcohol, which no guy likes to stop their alcohol, but alcohol actually kills your testosterone and it raises your estrogen levels. Plastics and preservatives, these actually mimic estrogen itself. Low-fat diets, it starves your hormone production. Remember, fats are the building blocks, and if you take those away, you don't have the building blocks to build testosterone. Your testosterone isn't just about age, it's about input. And the right inputs equal powerful outputs. So we're talking about testosterone. We're talking about the everything that you need. Now, what I actually want to give you is the one thing that I promise. I promise you guys to one thing that most guys do that actually hurt their testosterone. What you want to do is, you want to swap industrial seed oils for olive oil at every opportunity. Seed oils are in dressings, sauces, marinades, restaurant foods, even the healthy ones. Olive oil, on the other hand, is anti-inflammatory. It supports heart health, and it may support testosterone production. You want to use olive oil for your salad dressings, whenever you're cooking on any type of low heat, and maybe even drizzle it over your vegetables and your protein. This one small swap can have massive long-term effects. So we covered all of the 5 foods and the foods that you need to swap out. I gave you the one quick fix, is the olive oil drenched on everything. But guess what, guys? If you're still curious if you actually have low testosterone, I created a free quiz. Yes, guys, a key word, free. It's about 7 or 8 questions that I tend to ask guys as soon as I walk in the room to kind of gauge them on if they have low testosterone. I'll put that quiz below, so go in the description, you'll see that, and actually a checklist that you can actually print off or have on your phone that tells you a little bit about low testosterone. I like to call it menopause, so that guys can know exactly what it is, what's the labs that you need to get, and also what's a quick treatment plan. It's a very simple guide, something that you can read through within like 2 minutes, something, just give you some information. Check both of those things out. I'll put the link in the description. The only thing I ask for, I don't ask for no email. I don't ask for no payment. I just ask for a subscriber. So please subscribe to the channel. It lets me know that men's health matters. As always, I'm Chris from Man Health Channel. I'll see you guys in the full video. Let's get started on that now.